That's kind of cool. What am I doing? What am I do? I am launching the game. There it is. Turning my speakers off. It's off. They're off. They're sort of far away. I'm going on camera right now. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome on in. And it is time for Oblivion. Test. Right. Okay. I couldn't see my volumes. Now I can. And now we can hear the game as well. So let's go for a bit of Oblivion, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. Just so I can sync my audio properly when I do the editing on YouTube. I might be watching this on YouTube for all I know. But if you're not, welcome to the stream, and if you are, welcome to the video. Let's restart where we were. We're doing Mages Guild stuff. We're gonna go into the university finally. Start to create spells and spending money. Oh my god. I'm afraid of what the future holds for me. Welcome to the stream, Ridderin. Welcome. Stop playing Oblivion. Never. I will. Well, I will when I finish it. It's gonna be forever. Play Mech Warriors 5. No, I don't have it. Too busy with other things, honestly. It's I kind of wanted to do a Let's Play, but then I didn't. So yeah, I bet it's awesome. I haven't seen anything about it. Or play Jagged Alliance 2. No, I'm terrible at it. I'm gonna ruin all the things. I'm terrible at Jagged Alliance. I have too many Let's Plays going on at the same time. You know how it is. Look at all the flowers that we can pick up. That's right. It's Oblivion. I need to pick flowers. Otherwise the game breaks. I'm in combat, ain't I? Gold Killer, welcome to the stream. So I can point and laugh. Yes, that would be what would happen. Ridderin. Let's see. What are we doing? Skin rad recommendations. I need to go to Bleak Flat Caves. That's right. Because we're... Well, actually, let me freshen up. To Bleak Flat and find Earth Ore. That's right. That way, people who watch the edited version don't even know that I spent 3 days in between the beginning of this mission and the end of the mission. So how far away are we? Well, we're pretty close. It's right here. Pick some flowers. Herthor. What is up, my dude? Just played a bit of Mech Warrior 5. Nice game. Honest criticism, the chat on the video feed is hard to read. It is indeed. I know that. I keep forgetting to change it. I keep forgetting to make it better. I'm sorry. It's specifically when, like, where your message is right now. Because anything above that is okay. Below it's fine too, more or less. But it is. I'm sorry. I messed up and I haven't corrected it yet. And it's just that having 2 keyboards and 2 mice makes a lot of things not really. I'm not really enticed to make them, and transferring files in between computers is a bit of a pain. I see somebody down there though. Excuse me, are you Earthor? I don't believe you are. You are a deranged zombie. Does this mean that we will have normal zombies who are not deranged? Well, you go down like the rest. Actually, you go down like this. A little bit faster. Perhaps not faster at all. Is he resilient to this? He's resistant to fire. I think so. Am I gonna need to punch you now? I'll cut you. Oh, that's the first time we hear notices your protuberance actually make noise. Okay, so this is the land of zombies. It makes sense. Because these people are necromancers. They're necromancers and everybody is very upset that they banned necromancy. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say Was there Thor the zombie? No. More zombies. This is gonna be this dungeon, isn't it? Oh, there's so many zombies. This is difficult. Ooh, that's like, I don't know what to say about this. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I even fixed my dagger. It's not a very good dagger, admittedly. We really need to get into the Mages Guild. I need to make better spells. Namely, spells that use up all my mana with one hit. Ow! No! Okay. I'm getting stuck, by the way. I wonder if power attacks are better. They're very easy to dodge. They have such huge wind up. Oh, my blade is going up. Need to be careful with the level ups again. As long as I'm far enough away, I'll be okay. Far enough away from leveling up, that is. Auk! Auk? That's words. I'll be fine. Wow, my light armor! No, stop it. Okay. Okay, I'm about to die. You can tell that if you're watching this on stream. But I'm just gonna heal there very quickly. Put this out. Our destruction skill is leveling up quite a lot. I've been basically using it forever against these guys. So I'm thinking maybe they're not resilient to ice, as I might have initially thought. They definitely take damage. Why do zombies have bone meal, you wonder? I wonder. And I believe it is because they're undead. All undead have bone meal. They do have mort flesh, which is the flesh of the dead, or something to that extent. So heal minor wounds for days, and then I will wait for 1 hour, because that's all you need to recover your energy. It's really broken. It's really broken, the mana system in this game. In Morrowind, you don't regenerate health or mana. At least, do you? Maybe you do if you sleep only. I'm not actually sure. Oh, this is the... Oh, I see you, rock wall. Oh no, I see you, zombie! Woo! This is a lot more fun. And by fun, I mean repetitive and Oblivion combat. It's going a lot faster, though. Oh, I see. No, I don't. Thought I was seeing a ow, ow. Thought I was seeing a rope. Power attacks are super useless. Ooh. Okay, I thought I was seeing a rope here. It's just roots. Huh, okay. Very spooky place. I don't know what's up with my voice today. Even my health fully regenerates. Oh, that's not broken at all. So I'm wondering if these zombies are this difficult, then the necromancer that summoned them must be even more so. Is he the first thing that we find not to be leveled or scaled to my level? I know I keep talking about it, but that's because it permeates the entirety of our playthrough, the entirety of the game. Maybe lightning works better against them or something. I could swear they do an attack. They do a magic attack. Because I hear the boom. And And I don't know what that means. I really am gonna need to keep an eye on my level ups here. Blade skill going up, which is fine. I'm not very good at it. There we go. Okay. Let's keep track of what we're doing with our level ups. No, it's not the level ups. 3 out of 10. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Wait for a little while longer. Collect some more mushrooms. The size of saucers. I guess saucers don't need to have a specific size. Holy crap. Well, it seems like this is our quarry tonight. This is like our 7th zombie, and that's basically all this game has to offer throughout. And at this point, I'm gonna keep at it. Oh, you know what? Give me the... Yeah, I don't want the shield. No, I don't want the shield. There we go, so I can see better. So you can see better. They look like old men from behind. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. We haven't died yet. There we go. I don't know if my blade skill actually counts for a level up. Yes! Cast some frost at its feet. Spend the whole day in pain. Because its feet are too cold. Also, my blade is going up still. I'm really gonna need to be careful here. The dancing around. I might die now. Okay, I didn't. Really low on health. Let's go with we don't have weak potions of healing? Oh, I see what happens. Woohoo! Let's not die here. What happens is that if I miss, it sometimes makes this sound, I think. Whew. Holy crap, these guys are hardy. Okay. That's off to a terrible start. Okay, so let's see. Skill diary, we are at a bunch of personality. Should be fine. We're gonna go up on... Oh, let's just keep at it, and we'll figure it out. It's fine. I think it's fine. I hope it's fine. Okay, save the game. How deep does this go? Very deep. Oh, he only lit up these candles, not those ones. Trying to be frugal, are we? I think we're very close. Excuse me. Hi. Friends?
Help! Help! You've got to do something.
Yes?
They're all gone? I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
I hate I hate followers, but I will do it.
Oh, thank you. You're just too kind.
So tell me about the Mages Guild.
The services provided at the Arcane University are just priceless. You can create your own enchantments there.
That's what I'm trying to do. It's very much what I'm trying to do. Have you heard anything interesting?
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
It's not alchemy. It's the
I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
It's the necromancy. I'm gonna investigate what you're up to here. Whose banner is this? This Daedra worship. I know this. I know it's a carpet. Doeskin shoes. Okay, that passes. This is your stuff? What the heck is wrong with you, man? Come here. Come here.
I hope we'll get to Skingrad soon. I've had enough of the wilderness for now.
You have not had any of the wilderness. Wait here.
Okay, if you say so. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad.
I can't wait until you let me steal your stuff. Without, I don't know what he would do. I know that some companions do freak out when you steal things, but I don't know if they actually report you. And we got rage. It's not very good. We got some money. Poison of silence. Yeah, pretty good. What else? Manual spellcraft. Lord Jorny Brett's Last Dance. For extra light armor. Well, you know what? That's not too bad. Oh, this keeps going? Oh, of course he does. This is the way out. With the another chest. Good news, dude! You were an idiot! Actually, this sort of undermines your...
I hope we'll get to Skingrad soon. I've had enough of the wilderness for now.
Actually, it doesn't undermine anything. Follow me.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be back
I was gonna say that he was an idiot that didn't take this exit. No, he couldn't have. There's zombies on the other side. He probably was also freaked out that they would take the, they would find him through the way I came. Because, that was gonna be a very easy one. Where does that go? To treasure. Okay, let's go back to Skingrad. So, escort missions in this game, more so in Oblivion. Oh, sorry, more so in Morrowind than in Oblivion. He's pretty fast, so we're good. In Morrowind, the companions are so slow because your speed is and we can teleport with him, so we need to go there manually or on foot. So because your the speed of characters is determined directly by a stat named speed, and normal NPCs generally tend not to have a lot of speed. Because they're just normal people, they're not high level or anything. And so what happens is that when you have missions that require them following you, they're so slow. Easily half as slow, sometimes less than that, or half as fast, I suppose. Sometimes less than that when you're moving around. But in Oblivion, there's also the problem of them just getting stuck. Oh, Lily, or whatever these are. Hyansendronsen. Water absinthe. Who the heck is that person over there? Hey. What the heck are you doing out here?
What do you want?
Nothing.
You too.
You guys have the same shirt on. I think he's a farmhand. Anyway, let's go back. I don't know what to say about that. And we can steal their grapes. I'll steal their grapes. I'll steal their grapes. It's really weird that you can, actually. I'm not sure developers know how wine is done. Considering that they just had buckets of grapes over there. Okay, so we're good. Let's go inside. It should be good enough for me not to have my torch out anymore. This guy's still not happy about this. Which means we need to go to the Mages Guild manually. Dang it. Oh, there's more. There's multiple morning glories up there. Earth ore. You found your way. What the heck are you doing? He's just going upstairs. He's gonna talk to her, of course.
Adrian, I'm back. I was rescued.
So it would seem. You're unharmed, I presume?
Well, my pride is a little wounded.
Oh, spare me. You're lucky I bothered to send someone after you at all. In the future, would you please be more careful?
Well, yes. I'll just pack up my supplies and be on my way then. Thank you for sending someone to help me.
I hope
Well
this is
met,
important,
guildmate.
associate. Good to see you.
They're
The Anvil Guild.
a little bit confused.
Go ahead, please.
So about that recommendation.
I've spoken with Thor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment.
Please
As
have
I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you.
have you gotten to it?
You have all the recommendations you need, I believe. Raminus Polus will want to speak with you. You can find him at the Arcane University.
We are ready to join the Arcane University? Have you heard any rumors?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild,
Yeah, I've heard it.
What
You
is it,
too.
associate? What can I do for you?
I don't think you can. I'll see you later, man.
Farewell.
I saw a book that's really good over here. Mysticism of an Unfathomable Voyage. No, it's not a teaching book. Anyway, we're here in Skingrad, though, and we have another mission to do here in Skingrad, which has to do with this. So I recovered some Nern roots, and in fact, I should have the roots on me, quite a lot of them. In fact, oh yeah, everything is good. Apparently there's an alchemist in here. You'd think the alchemist is in the Mages Guild itself, but that's not the case. Excuse me as I jump over you. The alchemist is in the West Weald. Isn't that the place where they make wine?
Spare a coin for the infam.
No. Let's see. Oh, it's an inn. Yeah, they might make some wine. Excuse me. Hi. Hello, everybody.
How do you do?
I do well. Thank you. Hi.
how can I help you? Welcome to the West Weald Inn.
That's the one.
I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me.
Of course. I'm new to Skingrad.
Count Skingrad has ruled here all my life. The county is quiet and prosperous. In the old days, the Colovian estates were always in the thick of some war or rebellion. But that's ancient history.
That it is. Yeah, I'll see you later.
Take care.
I was expecting her to be able to tell me something about our... Oh, no. That's not where I'm supposed to go. Or is it? Apparently... So, I've referring to Sindarion in Skingrad. Apparently, he specializes in the more botanical aspects of alchemy. Maybe upstairs. Oh, it's Grag Clack Grog Brog.
Pond scum.
Or that. We need to go down, do we? I think... No, I cannot wait a while in the air. I think it's because it's too early. I'm sorry. What are they doing in the cellars? Hey, Young, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Hi, are you the stock? No. Else... Her name is Else God Hater.
Right well.
She doesn't hate me, though. She said, well met. Oh, we can go to the cellar. That's why it was locked. And I was right. This is where they make wine. Excuse me. Hi. Oh, you have
What brings
things...
you to my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine?
You don't even know me. Yes, I have. Nernroot.
Yes. This is a genuine Nernroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know...
Are you a wine man or a beer man?
Do you
Both,
feel up
actually.
to a bit of a
If I had to
collecting
choose, probably beer, but I can drink both. Sure. What did you have in mind?
Excellent.
Yeah,
But
I
before
like
you go,
like.
you're
It
going
depends
to
on
need to
what
learn
it
a
is.
bit
If it's
more
for
about Nernroot.
social drinking,
Otherwise, you may walk in circles.
only a
and never
really
find
good
it.
wine. Otherwise, I go for. Okay, so let's do this.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself.
So if
sold
only
a
if it's a
musty
real
old
good
tome
wine. Otherwise, I just go with beer.
containing
But if it's
alchemical
for
formulas. Most
dinner, then
were worthless.
I'll go with wine, not beer.
But one of the moldy pages,
Unless it's
contained
like
a
some
recipe
really
for
really
a
spicy
potion known
food.
as an
In which case,
elixir
we'll go
of
with beer. But it depends on the beer.
a sort
I don't
of
like
ultimate dungeon.
I don't like very
The
thick
formula
beer
looks
for
except
food.
it required an
That's
extremely
not my
rare
style.
ingredient.
I like the lager
Yes,
style beer
you
more.
guessed it. The Nern root. I put the book aside because,
What's the
frankly,
thicker
I had so
one
many
called?
other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time.
I guess you
to
can
go
have thick
contemplate.
lager.
Now that you're here, that changes things.
For dinner, you always go for milk. Okay, so what about the elixir of exploration?
The elixir of exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously
A multi-purpose
created with the
potion. It's
dungeon
not.
explorer in
It's not a multi-purpose potion.
The
It
formula
fortifies
describes
something.
many
It
magnitudes
doesn't
of
really
the
do
brew.
much.
If you're interested,
Do you
I
really
wrote
go
a
for milk, though?
missive about
I know
it
some
for
people
the
who... Well, I don't know
Alchemy
personally.
Symposium.
I only know one person that does
You bring me 10
that drinks
samples
milk
of Nern,
at dinner, but not
I'll make the
usually,
elixir
not always.
available to you at a huge discount.
But I know
as
people
well
do.
as give you one for free. The best
One
place
for
you
free?
to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nern root.
Nernroot Missive. I have now found a total of 10 Nernroot. I should return to Sindarion in Skingrad so you can begin creating an elixir of exploration from them. Yeah, but I kind of wanted to go to where that place told us to go. The missive. Where's the missive? Nernroot Missive. This brings me to my next subject, the glowing root known as Nernroot. Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. I myself have yet to come across one of the gnarled shoots, as they are rarely in sight of the roads that cross Cyrodiil, which is not really true. I propose to you today that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I have outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late and the Nern root becomes nothing but a memory. And by that you mean I should go and pluck it out of all of the places. That doesn't make much sense. I'll put this on the table over here, if you don't mind.
How goes the search?
It goes very well. I have all the Nernroot. Actually, wait. What about the elixir again?
Fantastic.
Oh, there it
You
is.
actually found 10 of
Can
the
stand
Nern.
milk if I don't have something
I'll
to
begin
eat with.
making the elixir of exploration
I do that,
right
but
away.
only for when it's cookies and stuff.
According to my research,
Not
on
for,
the term,
like,
I'll
food.
need at least 20 more Nern
dinner.
root to make the next magnitude of elixir. In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker elixir ready for you.
Oh, I will come back in 24 hours. We're gonna wait through the time where it's forbidden for me to be here. That's Oblivion for you. The easiest way to steal a shop is just to wait there until it's midnight and then nobody's at the shop. It's super weird. And then you just steal all the things. And then you go out the front door because the front door is open from the inside. And then as soon as you're outside, the door is locked.
Your elixir is ready.
I know.
Any more luck finding Nern root?
No, but the elixir is mine.
Here's a weak elixir of exploration. Not bad, eh? If you want more, you can buy them from me. I've discounted them for you, of course.
Did you? What's this thing anyway? It says a multi-purpose. I bet it only has one spell. Fortify health for 20 points. Night Eye for 300 seconds. That's not too bad.
Any more luck finding Nern root?
I did find some Nernroot, but not enough.
If you need to know more about the Nern root, read the missive.
That's too long. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
I really can't do anything without 20 more samples of Nern root. Come back when you have them.
I know. Have you heard rumors?
Maybe it's just me, but I find Falanu Hlalu really odd. And I've seen her hanging around the graveyard with a strange smile on her face.
Yeah, these Dunmers, I tell you what.
Let's do business.
So he sells some of it. Well, yeah, that's not too bad. Does he like me? He likes me quite a lot. Okay. Let's do
Take your
business.
time.
Oh, I can't do that better. Okay. He seems angry about her. He was really angry about her. That's true. Coven guy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm just referencing the name there. That Lalo is a Dunmer name. But yeah, that was racist of me.
Always look near water. That's the best place to find Nirnroot.
I will try to look into where he told me to go, actually. Right there. The Shadeleaf Copse. Who doesn't want to go to Shadeleaf Copse? I want to go there. And we're going to be there.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
You what, mate?
Hello. I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now, walk away before I get nasty. How goes it? Hello. I saw...
You guys saw this, right?
I have no...
What? Okay. We immediately start having a conversation with the other person. And then Coven guy complains to me that I'm racist against the Dunmer. That happened to be another Dunmer. Coincidence, I'm sure. It wasn't the same person. So it was not related to the thing. Okay, to the other rumor. So this is the East Gate. We can go over there and just go. Confirmation bias. Exactly. Which is the root of a lot of evil, for sure. Are we going that way? Yeah. Which is the root of a lot of evil, and specifically in regards to racism, a lot of the time that is a thing. And then sort of also what's the self-replicating systems? That's not what it is called. You know, just sort of like you're mean to me, I'll be mean to you, and then you call me mean. Oh, there's one of these guys. No, don't do that. You didn't hit me. Oh, I didn't hit you either. For like the 50th time. I can't. We can access the Arcane University, by the way. I'm just doing the Nirnroot quests. Whew. Dumbner. That's the best. That's the best race. Reciprocating. That's the one. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Gilton man. How's it going? So we're gonna find ourselves a lot of... Oh, there's a doe over there. We're gonna find ourselves a lot of Nirnroot, apparently. And I took 21 Nirnreet, rather. That's the correct pluralization. I took 21 to him. Oh, this is a lovely place over here. And he needed... It turns out he only needed 10. And then now he needs 20. Goblin Jim's Cave. Why would I... No, don't mess with the Goblin's Gym. Wait, with the Jim who was a goblin? I bet it's interesting down there. We'll see. This is not the way. This is the direction. Do you have a problem with gray skins, you pair of boots? No, I don't think it makes sense. They don't use lizard skin, specifically alligator skin. They don't use it for... They say that. They say that in the insults that the game throws at us. But I don't think they use alligator or any sort of lizard for clothing or anything, so it doesn't make sense for them to say that stuff. Just got Disco Elysium yesterday, and have been enjoying it so far. Awesome. I am always hyped to play Disco Elysium. I'm always really scared that I will screw something up. There's just so much stuff there that you can, on the first playthrough, there's just so much stuff that you can do differently, and the game treats you differently and stuff. They do IRL make gator skin boots and bags. That's true, yeah, but like, I mean in the setting. Aha, we found it. Oh. So what's a copse? Well, we got one Nirnroot. Two Nirnroot. Three Nirnroot. I've been robbed. There's only 3 of them over here. This is pathetic. Oh well. That's a good thing, though. It's a really good thing, because now we're going to the Arcane University. Finally, I'll be able to make my own spells! I didn't mean to increase my acrobatics. Just trying to scan, see if there's anything over there. Oh, this is gonna be great. Mitz, welcome to the stream! Welcome back. How's it going? Let's go to the Arcane University and get our own spells. It's gonna be amazing. I don't think they made Khajiit rugs either. But every knot I meet threatens me with it. They do talk about that, don't they? Salve, Colonel, cheers. Philly, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, it's very hazy here in the Arcane University. Should I talk to the Archmage? Excuse me.
My name is Hagar. I don't get out much. Too many books to read.
Why would you get out? What does getting out mean? I don't understand. Tell me about the Imperial City.
It's terrible. I just can't walk past a bookstore. The first edition in the Market District is the worst.
Yes, also the only, as we have learned. And I lamented the fact that it is the only because Morrowind has a lot of bookstores. Have you heard rumors?
Those wanted posters of the Grey Fox are everywhere.
Oh yeah. I definitely don't. I'm not involved with the Thieves Guild at all.
Farewell.
You too. He's just going away. He's just a chill dude, doing his dude things. Okay, so now we are gonna... Well, actually, we should probably focus... We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do about clearing out this area, talking to everybody. Disable space button if you don't want to gain athletics. That's true. It's been a busy day. Oh, but well, yes. Can't go in. Hi!
Yes, I'm sure.
In the Elder Scrolls Online, there's a book written by a Khajiit fur trader selling his fellow
do not
kind
teach
skin.
themselves now, do they? Good day.
That's really bad. Good day to you as well. He's just a mage scholar doing his magely
well met, guildmate.
scholar things. Yes, I will be able to join. Hi.
Greetings, Master Wizard.
Oh, the Master
Good to
Wizard is
see
here.
you.
Are you the Master Wizard?
Excuse me, I'm Irlav Jarol, a researcher for Arcane University. Aliens are my specialty.
I'm glad to meet you. Tell me about the Imperial City.
You know, of course, the Imperial Palace is Aliad. White Gold Tower, they called it back in the Middle Merethic, when the Aldmeri ruled Tamriel.
Why have you decided to play the Elder Scrolls 4? Not that you're against it anyway. Because people asked me, basically, and I had meant to play it. I did play Morrowind. I did a full let's play of it. And I didn't play Skyrim, but I did play Enderall, which is a fantastic game, a lot of fun. Enderall is fantastic, and it's a total conversion for Skyrim. And I've been meaning to do a let's play of Oblivion for a while since I finished Morrowind. It's just that doing a let's play is really tricky for this game, because you need to do a lot of editing, and because there's a lot of shenanigans, I decided to do it on stream and do the editing with the footage from the stream, because I'm recording basically. This thing is being recorded normally. That's just normal. But I'm recording the footage from one side. I'm recording the sound, my sound, from another, so I can mesh those two together later. And Jung is right about it. Have you heard any rumors?
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Ah, yes, the quid pro quos and stuff like that. I've heard of such things.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final
Two birds with one
recommendation
stone.
you required.
Exactly. Out of curiosity, how many subs are you at currently? I cannot tell you right now, but I think I am reaching 21,000 on YouTube. If you mean here on Twitch, I can't tell you that either, because I don't think I have that on thing. And I don't think that's public. But I think I'm somewhere around 15, 20. I'm not sure. It varies depending on how many subs Some super generous people decide to donate. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. And your audience is one of the best. By the oh, thank you, Mitz. I do try to. It's something to make a let's play channel about RPGs in the first place. It's also something to make a let's play channel where I finish all of my playthroughs. And so, for example, I have like 3 or 4. And oh no, thank you for the subscription. I didn't mean it to be like a poke though. So thank you very much for subscribing. And 5 emote. Wait, sub share to 5. Oh, you share the emotes with 5 other people. That's cool. That's really cool. Thank you so much for subscribing, Coven guy. And yeah, thank you very much. And enjoy the emotes. I think there's 2. I should have made the other one. I meant to do the other one. I'm gonna make another one. Dang it. So busy. So, oh my god. Holy crap. How many was that? 5 subs. Thank you, Coven guy. And welcome to the stream, or to the RPG. Oh, I can, I see what I have over here. To the RPG army, to, let's see, Gilton, man. Philip Smith, depends on your language. Johnson 77, Onion 9999, and Kvarg. I hope you enjoy your saves coming buttons, because those are my favorite. The saves coming icons. And if you zoom in on his capture screen, you can see a tiny help me scribbled on the wall. Oh, is there actually? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, down there. You might be able to see my pens, so don't look down there. I don't think you can. They're behind my head. I think it's good. No pens for you. Let's see if I can read that, Migs. That's a P. Spasiba. It must be. SP at the beginning. So it would be Spasiba. Oh, the other one I don't know, though. But, yeah. Did I pronounce it properly, Mitz? Matematic thank you is in Swedish. Thanks. Is thanks Swedish? Anyway, what was I saying? You lost me. Coven guy. I was talking about things. I don't remember what I was talking about. So, there we go. You changed it. Oh, what? Oh, right, because of the thank you message. I see what you mean. Yes. I see what it is, because it's like the little Twitch functions. Spasibo. Oh! Spasibo. Spasibo? Depending. If it's O like in English, it would be Spasibo. Let's see. See if I can see. I can't. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, because it's got the B and then O. Right. Why did I think it's Spasiba? Just, that's what I remember saying, and that's yeah. So what did I want to say? Oh, I don't remember what I was saying. So there we go. Let's continue. I think this is the I got all my recommendations.
I have received recommendations from all the
This is the one that I was looking for.
Cyrodiil.
Nice.
You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you the robe of the apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
Thank you. Hi.
It's nice to see you too. But you're a bit empty-handed, aren't you? Remember those items we talked about? Please, I'm still waiting.
I will have to look into that, Bothiel. Have you heard rumors?
I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details.
I think I might have been involved in that. Anyway, thank you. I'll look into her quest. Let's look at our robes. We got robes. Robes of the Apprentice for 45 willpower. I look dapper in this, don't I? Oh yes, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this for a little while.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, the people are leaving. So, yeah.
We come to the real work at last.
Real work.
You have no doubt seen some
You're
of the worst
very
of
welcome.
what
Thank
has
you.
gone.
You have a few more subs.
Much of
Yes.
them try to hold mages
I
to
can't
a
tell you
higher
how many though.
standard.
But
They
more,
are
5,
only
6 more
human.
than I had before. Thank you very much. You're very
What
generous.
I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild.
Yes. Can you give me more advancement?
You do not yet qualify for further advancement in the guild.
That's a shame. So tell me about the Mages Guild and about this whole politics. There's a lot of politics in this quest line, I think. What he said there about being disjointed and stuff like that. I don't remember how the storyline goes, but yeah, tell me about the Mages Guild.
The Arcane University has been here for nearly as long as the Mages Guild has been in Cyrodiil. It has been our home for ages.
Do I like tabletop RPGs? I do indeed. I follow, well, recently only one tabletop game online, but I've only ever played, I only ever played in person, tabletop RPGs in person once, and it was very quick, and it was very, very, very many years ago, so it didn't count. But I did play, I had the pleasure of playing online with Little Red Dot. I think she just goes by that name. She was the GM, and a couple of times we played Fate Accelerated, because it was like a one-off thing, so we just didn't want to make it very complicated. Fate is also a complicated system, but Fate Accelerated is very speedy and very fast, and we also simplified it and just went with it. So I played it. I did play it for a couple of sessions, but I mostly follow it. I followed. I follow multiple series here and there. Some really good, some really good series that I wish I followed, but it's just really tricky to dedicate time to following things. Because I can do that at work, but it only sometimes, because my work sometimes doesn't allow me to pay attention to other things, and other times it does. So it depends on what I'm doing. But I'm currently only following Roll For It, which is Roll and a number 4 and It. They have a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel as well. And I'm following their Vampire the Masquerade campaigns. And I also followed their Game of Thrones campaign. I followed many of their campaigns, but recently their Game of Thrones campaigns. In both of those campaigns, Little Red Dot actually plays. She's not the GM though. And the Game of Thrones campaign was really good. Oh, I mean, the Vampire, they're all fantastic players. And the GM as well. The GMs. And there's also another series that I don't follow, but I watch every once in a while, which is Dimension 20. If you look it up, you can find it, and it's really they're first off, they're professional actors, so it's just, and they're comedians, so it's just fantastic. And it's Brandon Mulligan, who is a fantastic GM. He's amazing. He's the most amazing GM I've ever seen. It's incredibly good. So Dimension 20 is something that I don't follow very much, but just out of happenstance more than anything else. Also, I like to follow people that. I like to follow people that are a little bit smaller. It's a little bit easier to connect with them, and just sort of leave comments and stuff like that. Dimension 20, it's not live or anything, so it's different. The channel, if you like to enjoy, would like to tell and whisper. You can say it. It's fine. You're a mod there, so you're a bit biased. Maybe I know the channel. I don't, since I have no friends that like that stuff. That's just how it is, Young. You need to do it all online. You need to make your own YouTube channel so people can meet you and be like, I want to play. That's not what I did, actually. You can also join other groups. There's a lot of groups. You can play online easily. You just need to be willing to, put in some time to, find a group, basically. Because you don't want to just be like, I want the first group that will show up. And don't have high expectations for big campaigns. Big campaigns are fine, but also small campaigns can be good as well, or just one-off shoots. Depends on what you want to play as well. If you want to play with experienced people, or not, there's a little bit for everything. Online, absolutely. I just don't have the time, otherwise I'd be playing all the time. She's a player in one of his campaigns as well. Oh, then you should go follow Arvan Elrond. I believe I do. I believe I do. Let me see if I do. And I think I know who she is. On Twitch, if you're not already. Dot is in one of his players in the campaign. He's a great GM, a publisher, author, having novels published in Forgotten Realms, and a college professor. I believe I do, because what I tend to do is I follow people. Like, I watch a Twitch stream with people playing, and I follow them, basically. And then, when I'm in the mood for some tabletop, just random one, not anything that I know, I go to whoever's streaming. And that way I found some channels, but it's just because it's a different sort of experience, I suppose. It's just a little bit different in regards to engagement, specifically in remembering the name. I remember the faces a lot better. And maybe sometimes the names of the characters. Depends on how they play. I might be dropping frames, by the way, because I'm just opening things over here, and this is a poor 4-core processor. It's just sort of... there it is. Let's see who I have over here in my follows. Following. That's the button. My god, I must be dropping frames like nobody's business. There's a bunch of people online right now. Arvan Elrond, I do follow. Arvan Elrond. Now, I don't remember, but I do follow. But I don't remember who it is and where I found them. But most likely it was in a, oh no, I followed them for a while. Oh yeah, I followed them for a while. I recognize the avatar. I've watched a couple of streams. And I don't remember. I think I know his face. I'm trying to open the videos. Oh, there it is. It shows up. I think I know the face. You can't see any of this, by the way. Oh no, it's adverts. 22 seconds. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Have you heard any rumors?
I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice.
Archmage Traven. I need to find this Archmage, and I think I will. Okay, now I have access to the video. I can see faces and put names to faces. Oh. I've only ever watched one stream. I follow him on Twitch as well, I think. Oh, sorry, on Twitter as well. Arvan. But I think I've only watched one of his streams. So... Oh, I see... I see your... I'm watching a... you can post a link, by the way. I'm watching a random video, and you show up there because you're a mod. But yeah, thank you for the recommendation, and I'll need to check him out more. So, what about these tasks?
Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself.
It's better to do something for myself than to do something for him.
By the guild, and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff.
I do?
The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial
drop
City,
some frames, by the way.
near Wellspring Cave.
It's because I was
Several
overloading the
mages
computer.
tend
Don't
to the
worry about
grove
it.
and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ileta when you arrive, and choose wisely.
I always choose the best wood.
Wellspring Cave lies to the northeast of the Imperial City. The mages there can assist you.
Thank you very much. Now, let's make you my friend.
Tell me more.
No, I can't. Let's buy spells.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So the way it works is...
You shall have a true mage's staff soon.
I will. The way it works is we need to buy spells. Oh, now no, we could have always stolen this, couldn't we? Maybe.
Hello, Master Wizard.
The Elder Council and the bureaucracy have managed
and we
to
can
organize
access...
affairs for
Oh, we can't access the orrery yet.
Emperor rules.
Let's go over here. We're in the back. And of course these open. Cool. Now, the way it works is before you can make a spell, you need to have the spell effect learned.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
I am indeed. Excuse me.
Hmm?
Oh no, these are just mages,
Well met, guildmate.
scholars, and apprentices doing their thing, and I'm doing my thing as well. Stealing their grapes. Why do they have weird mushrooms out here? Although those aren't really nice. Those other mushrooms were the mana mushrooms. Anyway, I hear footsteps. Tiger lily. I want the tiger lily. Tell them they stop being creepy and you'll give them the staff.
Met, guildmate.
If it only worked like that. I don't know that this mission is actually very difficult. Oh, they have like a garden. A garden of alchemical ingredients. Which they pretend that you're not supposed to take away from. But you totally are. Actually, this is really good because there's a lot of things out back here that there might be most of the alchemical ingredients, in fact. I doubt it. Usually the orrery is what they store that in or as. But we have a lot of stuff. Look at this. And so basically what it means is that every 2 days this respawns. And so you can come back here and just take the stuff and be done with it. And that's why there's all this stuff out here, which is really jarring. It's really weird. Look at that. Lady's mantle, pickaxes. What can I even say?
Have you heard?
I thought they were talking like with a back turned. That was weird. Oh, there's a torch. I interrupted their line. I love it.
What?
With them?
Yeah. What? You didn't hear you? That guy over there was opening his containers and you stopped talking midway through. Oh, man. Okay, there's a lot of things in here. Some benches. I'm just looking for people at this point, but there's a lot of doors as well. So, we will want to make sure we go through some of them at least. Okay, let's go into the mage's quarters. Mage's quarters here. I mean, nobody's here to see this. Good stuff. Just a book on mist. It's not even stealing. That was mine by rights. And they denied me the right of having loot. Nothing great, unfortunately. I'm really hoping to find a place with just a grandmaster alchemical ingredients or alchemical component. Oh, not components. Tools. Nern root. Nice. Another one for the collection. Some flour. Pretty good. But there's nobody here in the quarters. Is it late? No. There's nobody here because it's just not where they are supposed to be. Suppose it's a good idea to come here in the middle of the night and just talk to them as they sleep. And just be super weird. Look at them. Look at all the beds. And I'm taking all their stuff. I think I hear footsteps, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, just another mage's scholar. Dang it, these guys are everywhere. Maybe that's... Tarmina.
Good day.
Hey, hello. Tell me about the Imperial City.
Too big for me. Loud, dirty.
I know you're trying to film stats, but how's Disco Elysium going so far?
I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it.
Don't worry
in
about
Lake
it.
Rumara. Save time.
You haven't watched the entire series yet. No time latency. You've started the series. Assume the game is decent, but if you can share your opinion in a couple of sentences. I really am... I'm very, very surprised how focused it is on writing and also how much just branching storylines it has. So from a gameplay perspective, it's really good in regards to choices and consequences, and unwitting choices and consequences, unpredictable consequences. It's also really interesting from a writing standpoint. It's absolutely very interesting from the writing standpoint, because it takes tones that not many other, if any other games actually take them, which is it's a game it's all about the subtext, and it's consistent on the subtext. There's one theme that is very on the nose, which is in regards to the politics of Revachol, which is the setting, and as well as the subtext of the politics of Revachol. So that's the one theme that's on the nose, and I don't know if that's on purpose or if it's just a consequence of the writing style, or the attitude, or rather the sort of instinct of the writer. But there's a lot of subtext to every single character, not every single character for sure, but like all throughout the game, there's a lot of things that you can read into, and the game rewards you for that, for reading into things and trying to come at the narrative from different perspectives, or from your own perspective rather, and then understanding it. I noticed that specifically in regards to the inner feelings of my character, and while the game allows you to create your own character in the sense that you make your own choices, it's not. It's like you're still locked into a certain past, a specific past for your character that you're amnesiac at the beginning. But still, even that is interesting, because you're sort of discovering a character, even though it is your own character, but you're still discovering a character. And that subtext, the subtext of loneliness, is one of them, that's really blatant and it's not blatant in how in your face it is, but it's there and it's very recurring, and the subtext of self-worth. It's also very much there, but it's very subtle, and I really enjoy that. On the other hand, it's just from a enjoyment of reading perspective, it's super witty. It's like there's some funny jokes. There's just a lot of really interesting moments, and I really enjoy. What happened over there? No, I really enjoy just the writing. It's really, really good. You also want to know if, what did you go as in Disco Elysium? What do you mean, did it go as? Trying to be a no-nonsense detective and not going for any of the ideologies, since they seem too much of a stereotype of what it is. That's also another thing, and I think that's really interesting. I'm not really sure where the game is going with a lot of things. There was this moment that I, it's the kind of game that has me come to, it's really blatant, but coming to that realization is still rewarding, of a character who is a stereotype of a fascist. And when I say stereotype, of course it's writing, so it's a representation of a fascist. But it's when I say stereotype, I mean, Crowbar, welcome to the stream, by the way. I mean in the sense that it's got all the hallmarks, right? So when I came to that realization and I saw what the text was telling me in the subtext, I was like, whoa, this guy is a fascist, because he doesn't come across as that immediately. And then the game just, points it out. It's very blatant. And it's the same game that, on the other hand, sort of, when somebody, I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was our Furies, because we have, we talk, an inner monologues, which is hilarious and amazing. But when one of our Furies was trying to get us to, I think my interpretation is use our authority to stand for the workers, but it was in a very authoritarian way, and my initial reaction, I still am dwelling on that particular line that I said in my Let's Play, but my initial reaction is, does this Fury here want us to be a tanky? So having that in the same game, just coming from two opposite sides, it's really interesting. So what Jung is saying there is I don't know where the game is gonna go with that. But I've seen some screenshots that even like even the centrist approach from a political standpoint is still stereotyped and still, plain old mushy centrist. And the game mocks it as well. Which also the game, I remember the line that the game gave me, the fury in our head when you play Disco Elysium. The line that the game gave us was to do with I don't know. The line was basically, "I'm too tired, I can't fight," which is, of course, one of the things about just having just the notion or the discussion of class consciousness, which is the fact that everybody's tired and working all the time, and you don't got time for politics. And of course, the system is created for that, with that in mind, and feeds off of that. But the game doesn't make any subtle commentary about that. It just throws that in your face and screw you. And I think that's really funny, or that's really fun. Not necessarily funny, but that's really fun. And I think it sort of works in the game's benefit, I feel. Thank you, Philippe. So I know if you say Valeu, then I know you're speaking Portuguese, so I know how to pronounce your name. Why'd you have the Y? Do you actually have the Y in your name? Yeah, that's that about Disco Elysium. So I'm really enjoying it. But it's like it's a fresh game, and I always have fun playing it. It's just a slow game as well, so it's not the best. It's faster than this game though, but it's not the best for a Let's Play, not necessarily. Burps. Thank you very much, Mitz, and thank you for asking. Absolutely. Yeah, I highly recommend Disco Elysium. If you're on the fence about it, wait for a sale. But I was gonna say I guarantee you're gonna enjoy it. I can't say that. Nobody can say that about any game. I was gonna play it. I was always gonna play it. I was following it when it was in development for a different name. It was gonna be called No Truce with the Furies. And I'm very sad that they changed it, but they did. And so because of that, it sort of crapped up on me when it came out. But I was always gonna play it. It's just it's not the game that immediately screams out to you, play this, unless somebody recommends it or somebody that your tastes sort of align with. But what I mean, instead of saying I promise you'll enjoy it, what I mean is I promise you will not see it coming. Even with what I just said, when you play the game for yourself, you're not gonna see it coming. Which is really good. It's really fun. There's some games that came out this year that are like that. I played before the Outer Wilds. It was a fantastic game, and I super did not see it coming. Amazing game as well. It's a completely different game though. It's a perfect as a Let's Play for your channel if you know what to do. Yeah, if I know what to do. Which is the difficult bit, for sure. So tell me about the Mages Guild.
The Mystic Archives have a large collection of books. Look around, and you may learn a thing or two.
And I'll steal them all, I suppose. Have you heard any rumors?
I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy.
I don't know either. Hi.
Be seeing you.
Hi! Yeah, people around here. I am in their quarters, so it makes sense that they would be. I was trying to ambush them as they sleep, but I think all the beds are filled up. Well, it's time for... I cannot twilight in the air. My god, I'm so fast. I caught air while coming up the stairs. Yeah, it's very early, but they're just going around. No, don't close the door. I go where I want. Okay, you can stay there.
Well met, guildmate.
You two, let's go up here to the upper level. At Fascia, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Disco Elysium. Outer Wilds was like that for me too. Game of the year probably. A lot of people that I have recommended the game, that had recommended the game to me, also say that it is a Game of the Year contender. For me, I'll still have to see. I'll still have to finish the Outer Worlds. The Outer Wilds is definitely a Game of the Year contender. It's just, it's not really the game that I play, the sort of game that I play the most. but it is fantastic. A game that I can recommend to basically anybody. Basically anybody. It's that sort of game that, because it's so focused on the storytelling, and it's such a simple storytelling, it's just incredible. It is a little bit frustrating at times, so it's not without its fault. But I suppose different people will get those faults at different times and at different places, so maybe it is for some people, maybe it is without its fault. I was lucky to do it on camera, so people helped me out a couple of times. Oh boy. There's still an empty bed over here. Julianne Fannis. Did I talk to her? Hey. Hey, Julianne. Excuse me. Excuse me. I want to talk to you about things.
What can I help you with?
She's so nice. Also, she has yellow eyes. She's a demon. About the Nern route.
Good luck with your field work for Sindarian.
That's true. What about the Imperial City?
I rarely leave the university, as I have all I need right here. If you need ingredients, try Ogier Georic at the main ingredient.
Mm-hmm. That's in the Market District, I think. Have you heard any rumors?
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Carahil. Did you hear about the recent murderer they caught?
I did. I think that was the
Safe
one.
Travels.
Was the one who caught, maybe? I'll eat your cheese, though. Did you just switch beds? She can't go to sleep unless the bed is cold. And we got just mage apprentices. Mm-hmm. Probably should wait a little bit more till people arrive. There's no other... let's come back here later. They're not gonna wake up until morning, so I can come back later.
It's you. Hi.
I wonder if it's just mage apprentices.
Knight that's questing for the Crusaders' relics.
Could be.
What's his name? Sirach.
I don't know if her hair was pink.
Greetings, apprentice.
Well met.
I think these are going to bed. They're all the same, aren't they? Just hope my English will be sufficient enough for Disco Elysium. Hopefully so. There are some terms that are weird, but you might actually have an easier time with them than I have, because the game was written by an Estonian person, and I don't know the language that Estonians speak, but I think it might be just Estonian. But if it is any close to your language, then you could have an easy time.
Apprentice.
There are some words that are weird, though. They're like, I voice my concerns about those words that are used, and I wouldn't say, I don't know. I definitely, the game puts me on edge with certain things, and then I will start seeing mistranslations every time or every turn. The one that I know, though, is the game saying carton instead of cardbox. Sorry, instead of cardboard specifically, which is not
You must
correct or common at the very least. So I was like, that's not right.
Greetings, apprentice.
You're a travel bar on the Outer Wilds. It's a good game, but I wouldn't call it a Fallout New Vegas sequel. I still need to see. So far it depends on the size. It depends on a lot more things. If people complain that it's small, or short, I suppose, then I mean that's the thing. The one thing though is that the combat is so much better for me. The combat in the Outer Wilds, just I'm in Monarch, and I'm just having the biggest trouble with all the enemies. They're so tough, so difficult. I'm enjoying my time. It's difficult, and I'm dying, but you know, I'm having fun, which is much more than I could say about any part of the combat in New Vegas. New Vegas for me is just all about the dialogue and missions. It has the description of what the words mean in Disco, though. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not sure that's what Mitz is saying. Oh, yeah. We're talking. I didn't mention Outer Worlds though, so I don't know if I did mention Outer Worlds. So I think what Jung was referring to was indeed Outer Worlds when he says The Outer Wilds. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So maybe I don't know. I mixed up. I got mixed up because when Jung was saying sequel to or a follow up to New Vegas, then I figured it was gonna be Outer Worlds rather than Outer Wilds. So much stuff. Ooh. Oh, a book on alchemy. Probably shouldn't have taken that. Ah, well. It's not a problem. Oh! We're good. Confusing me. Yeah. Everybody. Everybody. In fact, I remember when I was playing... I played The Outer Wilds on stream. And I put up on YouTube always, I put an announcement, a little bit of a video announcement saying that I'm streaming. And I remember sometimes people would come into the stream being like, "Hey, how did you get the game this early?" Because it wasn't out yet. Yeah, that was... It happened a couple of times, I think. Oh no. It's so heavy. Oh no. Oh no, there's so many of them. Oh no, there's so many of them. I can't stop collecting these. Okay, well, let's start some of this. So where are we at? 13. Okay, that's not too bad. We can put down 4 and then 1 of you. There we go. No, I'm still over encumbered with hiccups. Always with hiccups. What do I have? Rubies? No. Oh yeah, these. Sure. Still over encumbered. Of course I am. Put the apples down. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to put these down. You keep the apples. I'll come back. Hopefully. Wait. I'm not supposed to be there? Oh, I'm not supposed to be here.
Greetings, apprentice.
Maybe?
Greetings, guildmate.
Thank you. Did you guys turn on the lights? It's nighttime. Which also means that we're not going to be able to sell anything today. Colonel stormed LA with his RPG army and forced Josh to give him early. Give it to him early. That's I don't have the army and I don't have the power. Let's see what we can do over here with 11 hours of waiting. Should have enough time to get things back in the university. So we're now going through the university and just making sure we're talking to everybody. That's something I really want to do across the game, just so I don't spend like 2 months going around all the areas talking to everybody.
It is good to
It is always good to see me again. And your
have
teeth.
a look at my wares.
Hey, have you heard any rumors?
A lot of mages swear by...
No.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices.
You do offer the best of the best. Okay, how does this... Well, this is mine? This is mine, okay. So... Bow of Jolts. No, I'm selling that. Sell? Yes. Bronze Amulet. Yes.
That's a good deal.
You can say that. I'm gonna need a lot of money to
That's more
buy spells. Potion of Feather, restore health. Damage Magicka. Nobody needs that. They heal for restore Magicka. Elixir of Exploration. I'll keep that for Night Eye. I will learn Night Eye, so I won't need it.
a fine transaction.
Restore Magicka. Okay. Good. Damage luck. That's such a stupid spell. Major heal other. I might need that. Mysticism of the Unfathomable Voyage. Or not quite. That's not quite what the title is, but it works. Going in book 2. I believe that one I have already. And if I don't, so be it. It's so great to have a friend who buys everything. Because in this game, they don't always buy everything.
A good price for a good...
Thank you. Bye.
Please, return...
Good stuff. Oh, we're supposed to go over there. We haven't been to that place. Should we start calling you Big Boss instead of Colonel? Who's Big Boss? Is that a reference? But you have charisma. My charisma is very bad. I have like a 2 charisma.
Hello, guildmate.
It's all skill. It can open doors to FYI. Julianne Panis, did I talk to you or Fannis?
What can I help you? What can I help you? Did you hear that Falcar left the guild? I think Deetsan is in charge in Shaden Hall now.
If it's not a quest, it doesn't matter.
Safe travels.
Sometimes. Yeah, if those lines are not quests, then it doesn't matter that Metal Gear reference. I remembered something like that. That's why I thought it was indeed a reference. Which Elder Scrolls game is my favorite? Fashu asks. Morrowind. Yeah, Morrowind. I mean, there's a certain... I was gonna say that the contest is between Skyrim and Morrowind, but Skyrim has just way too many shortcomings from a storytelling perspective that I can't forgive it. And it's also very grindy, which just makes the day-to-day gameplay really tedious.
Hello, guildmate.
And
Hello,
so, yeah,
guildmate.
Morrowind for sure. New Vegas.
You must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
I tend to... I don't know, it's kind of complicated. It's kind of complicated. I tend to not really care about gameplay too much. But there are some things that just get on my nerves. Regarding whatever game it is.
Greetings, apprentice.
Hello, I'm just looking around.
Martina Floria, Master Enchanter
and for
the
me,
mages.
Skyrim is really grindy.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Enchanting, isn't it?
That is one way of pronouncing that. Chironasium. Enchanting. Did you just make... Don't... Imperial City?
I like cities, and this is the biggest and the best. All
Sadly, it is a
races,
feature of many games these days.
cuisines,
It is true. That is very true.
The city has them all.
That's why Discolism is so good. Have you heard any rumors?
The Anvil Guild has made quite
Not
a
just
name for
why,
itself
but there's...
under Carahill.
That's one thing.
Did you hear about the recent murder?
You play
of-
Elder Scrolls Online, but it's not the same. I've never played Elder Scrolls Online. I have the game, I think. Not the expansions. There's just expansions. I have the base version. I think. I didn't pay for it. That's why I don't know. But I think I have it.
I can get your magic items working again.
I don't want to. 299 gold. No. No.
Bye.
Bye. That's ridiculous. I'll take your saucers. I will. I didn't mean to. I promise. I seriously, I don't need those things. The pewter bowls. Terrible things. I avoid them whenever I can. Ah! Not the clay urns either. Go. Smash crumble. Cramble? That's not a word. I swear, these guys just have these things out here so I can take them and make money out of them. Because we will spend that money. The Altar of Enchanting. But we don't have an We don't have enchanting as a skill. Do we? No. They did away with it. Huh. So if I want to have... Oh, I don't have this... Of course. I need a filled soul gem. We will get to that eventually. But, well, maybe not, actually. There's a lot of... This game, contrary to Morrowind and to Skyrim, Oblivion has some really, really powerful, unique items. Oh, and there's a Before the Ages of Man for extra mysticism. Thank you very much. 45 willpower tome. Nope. I'll sell it, but I don't need to know that spell. Hi.
Greetings, guildmate.
Enchanted to meet you. Delmar Enchanter Extraordinary.
Oh no, not the enchanting things again.
At your
Also, missaves coming in Disco
some
Elysium,
enchanting
filling that void. No, please stop with the puns. Tell me about the Mages Guild.
If you're looking to create your own enchantments,
God bless all save scum. Tell me about the Mages Guild.
Enchanting City, real eyeful, just walk and...
No. Tell me about the Imperial City.
Enchanting City, real
He just
eyeful,
says enchanting all the
just
time.
Walk and gawk. Stroll along the greenway and around the palace.
Walking Gawk. Sure. Rumors?
Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling.
They did have a problem with that, didn't they? I do enjoy stopping their conversations midway through. Even though you probably should listen to some of their conversations every once in a while. 30% chance of succeeding. You mean 100%. Exactly. I mean, on stream it's different.
Guildmate.
But if I'm doing it on a Let's Play, if I decide that that thing is gonna happen, oh, it happens.
If you want
Oh, it happens. When was the last time? When was the last time I did something like that? Spent a lot of time trying the same thing over and over again. I remember. Oh, it was Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles has a really infuriating targeting system. It's really infuriating. It's not that it's unfair. It's just that it creates an expectation that's not there. And so if you don't know the game, or don't know the game well enough, then you are gonna get yourself some salt. That's what's gonna happen. And I got plenty of salt because that was one episode where I finished off with 4 lucky shots. Actually, 3 lucky shots. One right after the other. Those were really low to hit chances, and I landed all 3. And then on the 4th one, I changed my targeting, and I missed. And I obviously attributed my miss to the fact that I changed my targeting, that I changed the way I was targeting. Cleansing of the Fane. The Chronicles of the Holy Brothers of Maruk, Volume 4. Or the Cleansing of the Fane. This is the only surviving fragment of the Chronicle of the First Era sect of the Alician Order. It seems to have been kept at their great monastic complex at Lake Canalus, which was raised during the War of Righteous... What is this? So it did for that same year issue forth a great concourse of devils from the ancient elvish temple Malada, such had not been seen since the days of King Belharza. These devils greatly afflicted the land such that no man could plow or reap or seed, and the people appealed to the brothers of Maruk for succor. I guess we're going in that direction. Let's do that. Not right now. I mean, we're gonna steal things before we do that, but before we complete the things. So what I did is I finished the episode and I was like, okay, I'll just get those shots in there because obviously I landed those 3 shots and then I missed the 4th one because I thought I changed my aiming. Nope. It wasn't that. It was just random. It's all random. It's all random.
Greetings, guildmate.
And boy, did that take me time. And I did it.
Greetings, guildmate.
Yes. Although playing without saves is a really cool experience, it just makes you think really hard. Last game with that feature was Life is Strange 2. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the game, I suppose. More than anything, is just... It can be an exercise in futility. When I'm playing if you're playing by yourself, if you're not always aware of whether something is enjoyable or not, then it can be really frustrating.
I'm listening.
For something you know, for a Let's Play, it's always different, because
It is good to...
you're always thinking...
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
You're always thinking about what the audience wants to see and all that sort of stuff. And some games, if you're not gonna save scum, are just or tedious, basically. I'm thinking, you know, if there's traps or I don't know. The thing specifically regarding ambushes, I've been dealing with that a lot recently, unfortunately. You know, I get ambushed.
That's more than
and
I
immediately
usually
reload.
pay.
I try not to do that unless I'm really not feeling it. 45 willpower might be a good thing to have, though.
A good price for a good customer.
But if it's just gonna result in a full episode of a battle, that's gonna be unenjoyable to watch or something, or an extended episode because of that. It's just, I don't know. You always need to make a judgment call.
That's a fair deal.
Cleansing
A
of the Fane.
fine
Okay, so we're gonna keep the Cleansing of the Fane, and we're going there. Because I think that's a DLC. Maybe. Actually, we might be about to...
Tell you. Please.
To level up.
Please, return soon.
Let's see what I can do with that. Let's go back over here to the Priory of the Nine. But do you have the grit to load over and over until you get the succeeded line? Yeah, I think that's really what that's what real save scumming is for me. That's it's not like it's that I think, like, in Fallout 1 and 2, for example, when you break your lockpicks or have a critical failure where you break a leg and you don't have a doctor's bag, for a Let's Play, that can be fun. But if actually specifically the breaking a leg, you're going to walk all over the place. You're not going to run. So that's going to be really boring for the viewer. But if you're something that's going to, you know, set you off or just set you back, or just going to create some problems for you, then it can be really interesting to let that happen. But sometimes it's not, and so we need to make that decision. But like, if your lockpick breaks, you're not going to open a lot of chests now because you don't get another lockpick for a while. And you're not going to come back for them because, you know, who has time for that? So it's just, yeah, it's I think at the end of the day, for yourself, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters. And if you have fun with save scumming, then that's fine as well. Because I have fun with cheating. I remember I never finished GTA 2, I think I want to say, ever. But I play the heck out of it, always with cheats on, and I have a lot of fun with it. Well, I had a lot of fun with it back when. The Sims is another game like that, and even Oblivion and Skyrim and anything Bethesda, really. God mode is amazing, really, really, absolutely fine with me. Because it gets to a point in the game that if you, specifically, well, it's kind of complicated, actually. Skyrim has that problem for sure, but this game has the problem if you're not properly leveled, if you're not properly set up. And good. And I'm doing my best to be properly set up in this playthrough. Oh boy. Because I know what comes, and I don't want to do this. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. What I'm writing here is TGM. And if you do that, it toggles God mode. And thank you for the follow, Greg. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the RPG Army. The follows. But you get... Colonel, I think you could have charged those stones by killing with special spells, I think. That's a good call, Jung. Yeah, you have Soul Trap. Soul Trap is a spell that you cast on a person, or actually not a... Well, you can cast it on a person, on an animal. And then when it dies, if the spell is active still, it will be trapped in a soul gem that you might have in your inventory. But it's way too early for that, and also I'm just killing rats. It's fine. In case Life is Strange, it's a cornerstone of the game. It's entirely plot-driven game, and you can't lose there. You'll just live with the consequences. Absolutely. It's very much like... I only played a little bit of the Life is Strange. I only have the first chapter as well. I do mean to play it, yeah, and I mean to play it precisely because of those choices and sort of emergent gameplay that happens. But I never did. Never played more than 2 hours, I think. Tried playing Skyrim VR, and the menuing was terrible. It was terrible in non-VR as well. Oshinova, welcome to the stream, by the way. Controller bindings broken by default. Bow feels like a little toy. Swords can't be spammed. Feels like shit. That sounds about right. I've never played Skyrim VR, but unfortunately that doesn't come as a surprise. So we're looking for a place. I don't know what place it is or where it is. Not that one, mind you. We'll figure it out. Strange door. Oh yeah, strange door. You know where that door goes? Malada. Oh, we can see the Panther River right there. Yeah. Malada is right there. That's the name. That's the place where we're going. The Cleansing of the Fame. Malada. We're going there. So Malada is right there, very far away from everything. But we've been close. We're going to the deserted mine and make our way there. We're not even under attack. Great. I mean, I don't want it to be daytime or nighttime, though. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Makes me want to vomit. It's all blurry. No! It's awful. I've only played the original development kit. Well, I don't know if it was the original. I think it was the original development kit of the Oculus Rift. Or messed with it. Didn't really play. It was just looking around at dinosaurs. For me, VR is a real gimmick. Shift? Yes. VR is a real gimmick. Unfortunately. And also, I don't like to sweat. Because then I have to take a bath. And I don't want to. They have other things to do. I need to... Oh. Need to keep my bath taking to a minimum. It's not like I never take baths. No. Once a day is good. Not more. Can you imagine if I played... Because the thing is, VR is good for people who don't play games. They're just like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to play VR this month. And then they play for 2 hours and they're good. No, that's not how you play games. You play games compulsively. That's how we play games. Oh, I forgot to check our level up situation. That's bad. Doggo's gone. So what would you call people... So what would you call what people are calling VR? Unless you are uploaded in the game, it wouldn't be... It would call it real VR. There's no such thing as real VR. You can't call it real VR. Screen at your face game. Huh. That's the same thing, Jung. Also, the problem is what you're defining there. You, the word, are uploaded. You can't be uploaded because you don't exist. Your body exists, your body can't be uploaded. Information about your body, sure. Isn't that what VR does, though? It's just some information about your hands and what you're doing to the controller. Why is my athletics going up? I didn't jump. Jung, you lied to me. You told me that if I had unbound the spacebar, I wouldn't go up on athletics, and I did. I didn't jump, I went up a hill, and athletics went up. This is the spatial element. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, it's behind. It's here. We're just going up a hill. It's Morrowind. Oh, sorry, Oblivion. Morrowind is the same, though. You do exist. You are just tied to the life cycle of your human shell. So you say. That's not... It's not the thing, though. It's like saying that VR exists. You're just sort of in the screen. And that works just as well. It's real VR. It's just sort of in the screen. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to dismiss your argument. I'm just saying that the expectation that you can be uploaded anywhere is unrealistic, because what you are is something intangible, something constructed out of your own perception. A bit of a loophole of existence, if you would. Consciousness is no less an illusion than the vision that you have with your eyes. And I'm being deliberately pompous with my words, because I do that so people don't take me seriously, even though I'm saying very serious things. Life is Strange, blind playthrough from you would be great. I might do it. It wouldn't be blind for the first 2 hours though, and it wouldn't be blind if I played Life is Strange 2, because I've seen a Let's Play of the first 2 episodes. I want to say I've seen 2 Let's Plays of the first 2 episodes, or of the first episode at any rate. So Life is Strange, but Life is Strange 2 is a different game as well. It doesn't focus so much. I mean, Tori, thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, but it doesn't focus as much as the first game it does in choices. Let me take a cab. A dab. Wait, this is fucked up. Let me take a dab? What do you mean? Sorry to interrupt your TED Talk, by the way. No, it's fine. It's fine. We can't. It's such a point. It's just a it's very difficult to talk about consciousness and to talk about personhood. But no, not personhood, because personhood is a different thing. But right, like identity, I suppose. Consciousness and identity. First off, I have 0 formal training. Second, I've never read a book about it. I've only read articles about books. And also, there's a lot of books that are just collections of articles. So I did read articles that are in books, so not about the books. But not too many. 3, I'm 100% aware that it's just my opinion, and I'm just talking as if sharing, or to share my opinion, rather than making a point. But then at the end of the day, what happens is that it's very difficult to talk about consciousness. How should I put this? I read about a book once. That's the thing. No, what I mean is, like, there's words for this, and I don't know the words. What kind of claim Jung made? The claim that VR, or, VR, is not, quote, we're fighting. Well, I guess I know what we're fighting. What are you doing? You were gonna kill the deer? No, I'm gonna kill you. That's how nature works and stuff. I'll take your lockpicks and nothing else, because it's all junk. No, actually, your leather boots are not too bad. Thanks. We found it, though. We found the place. It's here. So what I was saying is, Sadex, welcome to the stream, by the way. What I was saying is that the claim that Jung makes that VR is not, quote, real VR, is, I believe the term is an etymological claim. And when I say consciousness, when he says you need to be uploaded, I say you that Jung is saying is an etymological term, or used etymologically. And I don't know if etymologic is the correct term. The point is, what it means is there are certain things that only exist as long as their definition exists. And there's other things that we just try to define that exist outside the definition. And I think that's the word that I'm trying to say, but I don't know the word. I am just a dummy. I don't know this stuff. So that's, yeah. So that's why I try to. I make it sound silly because it's really just about sort of putting thoughts out there more than anything else. And also, I take refuge in the fact that I just put thoughts out there because I know I'm not informed enough, or just I don't have the tools required to make points. Then what about the hypothesis that we are already in a VR? That's a redundant hypothesis. Because we are in a VR, because R is not real. Reality isn't real, etymologically speaking. That's another thing. That's part of the problem. When like it only exists as long as you can define it. If you can't define it, it doesn't exist. Like, for example, it's all depending on what levels you're referring to. Like, for example, this cell phone over here is a thing, and I could call it Ted, I could call it cell phone, I could call it Jung. It would still be the same thing, right? It wouldn't change because it's not dependent on our definition. And if I don't know what a cell phone is, I would just, what the heck is this? I ask, what is this, right? And so I study the cell phone and try to understand how it works, or what it is used for, what other people use it for, and that sort of stuff. And I come to conclusions that are ontological. Oh, what the heck are... There's so many words for these specific things that I wish I knew off the top of my head, but I don't know these words. But the point is, there are certain things that exist outside of our definitions, like the cell phone. Our sense of self doesn't exist outside of our own definition of sense of self. If we had no definition for sense of self, there would be no sense of self. If we had no definition for the sense of consciousness, there would be no consciousness. Or sense of consciousness, rather. The consciousness itself is another issue as well, but that's different. But the point is, that's the point. If there was no definition for friendship, there would be no friendship. Because it wouldn't be a thing. We wouldn't think of it as friend. It wouldn't be friendship because it's not. You know what I mean? There are certain things that always exist as long as the definition exists. Even if there's no immediate, like, we can be all enemies from each other, and friendship is still a reality, still a thing, because we have that definition, right? So that's what I mean when I say that you aren't real, or that reality isn't real. That's what it is. And the thing about reality is a little bit more complicated than that. I'll just tell you this. And you dwell on it tonight, Jung, because I know it's getting late, and it's getting late for me as well. So you go and you don't sleep because you're going to spend the whole night thinking about this. What part of your current experience in your computer, if you're on your computer, it doesn't matter if you're on a cell phone, it works for the computer, it works for anything. What is real and what is an illusion? And I'm just talking like simple terms. What you have in front of you is a screen made of plastic with lights shining in it. There's actually probably a backlight, and then there's some chemicals changing in a screen in front of it. And then you have maybe a table made of wood, and you have a sort of a chair, maybe you're sitting down. That's real. That's very tangible. That's there. But what you're seeing, what you're hearing, the sound and the vision, the sight, that's not real. That's you who is understanding that. And in fact, I can refer to you. I can refer you to a specific thought experiment, specifically regarding this question, but it's unfortunate because this thought experiment is very often misunderstood. So, have you ever heard that notion of if a tree falls in the woods, does it really make a sound? And it's super misunderstood. So if you don't look into that and look why that question is asked, or what that question is about specifically, it's about the distinction between the vibrations of the air and the sound. because those are not the same thing. And I understand that a lot of people just go, oh, well, it's the same thing. Sound and vibrations of the air, it's the same thing. It is not. And that's what that thought experiment is for. There's the air vibrates all the time. Like, I have my wireless going on. It's doing vibrations of the... No, actually, it isn't. It's light particles. Actually, Wi-Fi, I think, is... No, yeah, Wi-Fi is light particles, right? Radio waves are light particles. Right. But like infrasounds and ultrasounds, those are not... That's not sound. That's soundless. Something is soundless to us, obviously, because it's all relative. So looking specific, if you want to look specifically into that particular thought experiment and why it's asked like that, or think of a book. You're having an illusion when you think of sounds and stories and people when you read a book. That's all an illusion. It's a conjured illusion. It's a shared illusion because we know how each other work. We have taught each other to read so we can teach and so we can talk to using a book. But the reality of it is the book is just paper and ink in there, and there's nothing else other than that. Everything else is in our head, and so think about that. And then, yeah, don't they mean VR that you brain makes a VR of our sense? So I ramble about this. I'm so sorry that I ramble about this. I shouldn't ramble about this. I'm sorry. I guess I already answered that question before. Don't they mean by VR that your brain makes a VR of our senses? That's sort of like that, yeah. But the thing is, it's always like that. We live in our heads. Always. But it's not so much about, oh, we can't really know. That's not really the issue. It's we need to understand how our own... How should I put this? The fact that you can look at a book made of paper and ink and see so many things is because of your own lived experience. And... just the same way that your own lived experience allows you to do that, it also doesn't allow you to do other things. In the sense of understanding other cultures or seeing people a different way, stuff, day-to-day stuff. Nothing transcendental or anything like that. But it's just when we say reality, we are talking about our lived experience. We're talking about the way we see the world. And so it's always going to be in our heads, that lived experience, that reality. No matter how hard we try to get it connected to the world, it's always dependent on our heads. So I ramble about this. Let's not talk about this. Let's go into here. I'm sorry. It's dark in here. I probably should save. Wolves and rats. That's the cutest wolf, though. This one over here. Sorry, cutest rat as well. Run-of-the-mill dungeon, it seems. So we each have our own reality. Yeah. Very similar sometimes, in some things. For sure, this sort of conversation becomes more relevant when we think about people from many years ago, from thousands of years ago, and people from thousands of years in the future. It becomes more relevant, that sort of reality and that sort of understanding of the world, and just being aware of our own limitations because we live in a society. So. And sometimes it's simple things, and other times it's not. Like when I said that we live in a society, I immediately thought of something some people say regarding stuff that just can be the case or cannot be. Like the expression, "That's how the world works." That expression means different things to different people, and some people do mean that that's just reality. And some people actually do say that's just reality, or not being realistic or something like that, when in fact what they are really referring to are things that are very much not set in stone. So for them, reality is like that. But it's, you know, that's this understanding of our own personal reality. That's actually a book. Oh, I need to order it. Oh, dang it. I was like, why haven't I read it yet? Because that's not the book I have. There's a book about it, but I've never read it, so I don't know what it's called. It's about personalized realities, specifically about this issue. And not just. It's also applied to our modern day. My favorite point against us living in VR is irrational numbers. Yeah, that's really funny. And that's not really funny, really curious. That supposedly, because of some mathematical proof, that's very difficult to come to the conclusion, but apparently somebody did come to the conclusion that if we were to live in a simulated reality, which is actually the correct term for VR, simulated reality, if we were to live in one, we could prove it if we found the end of pi. For example, pi is an irrational number, or the square root of 2, for example. Square root of 2 is a good one. It's probably the best irrational number. Well, it's kind of complicated. The other day I came to the conclusion of the realization of an irrational number, and I looked into it and it wasn't. Apparently, so the conclusion I was thinking of irrational numbers, and I said, I was talking to somebody about irrational numbers, and I said, what's an irrational number? And the correct definition is one that is not a ratio of two other numbers. And the complete definition is a little bit longer than that, but it's the ratio. It's one number over another. If you can't, if a number cannot be described as that, or ratio, it's an irrational number. And basically they're numbers that never end. All irrational numbers always go on, 0.097 or 8, whatever, just keeps going on and on and on. And those all irrational numbers are like that. But that's what tripped me up a little bit, is I said, I was talking to my friend, and irrational numbers are like, so they're numbers that never end, that are just keep going after the 0 point or 1 point, after the point. And then I thought, wait, that's not true. Because 0.33333 forever is a rational number. It's 1 over 3. That's a rational number. It never ends, but it's a rational number. And then I thought, but 0.9999999 cannot be expressed in a rational fraction, or in a ratio. But it's almost like 0.33333. And I was like, but that can't be, because if 0, that can't be. And I sort of came to the conclusion of what, and I'm just sort of coming to it again now as I describe what happened. I came to the conclusion of what actually is, and I looked it up, and apparently that it is. There's more than one mathematician online talking about it. Math magician online, honestly. 0.99999999999 is 1. It's just a different way of writing 1, and it's weird. And the reason for that is the same reason why it's impossible for 0.9999999 to be an irrational number, even though it intuitively could never be described as a ratio. And it can't be a rational number or an irrational number. I'm not sure why I'm talking this about in Oblivion. I go on the weirdest tangents. I'm so sorry. The point is, 0.333 is 1 over 3. And 0.9999 is 1 over 3 times 3. And that's 3 over 3. That's 1. That's as simple as it gets. And it's not very easy to come to that conclusion. I didn't find it easy. My favorite point against us... Oh, yeah, okay. So just quote a meme. Or any analog process, really. Yeah, well, it's kind of complicated about the analog process. Specifically in quantum physics, which is where it really gets complicated. Oh no! Oh, you jerk. Tell me these dogs aren't the cutest. Not these imps. Although that's a cute pose, but you're dead, so it's gross if I say that. I didn't say that. I'm sorry, people are triggering him. No, it's fine. So we just found this... There's a rat. We just found this dungeon out here in the middle of nowhere because... Oh, there's a wolf as well. Because of a book. And... I mean, I suppose we could have found it by ourselves, admittedly. Rambling equal more editing. No, it doesn't change anything actually. Because it's actually less editing. Because usually I know, oh, I go for this ramble for 5 hours now, so I can just skip it. But the editing of this game is so... Oh, I killed the rat with 1 hit. The editing of this game is so pervasive that I really just pick the stuff that I want, more than taking out the stuff that I don't need. So it's the opposite. Rambling equal more fun. I don't remember who came up with it the first time. It's the best thing. It's the best thing that anybody has ever said to me in my life. In my life. Was that my alignment... Oh, this goes. My alignment is chaotic rambling. We have a chest. The Helmet of Arche with Detect Life. This is a pretty awesome item. It also makes the game really weird. Base Ring of Block. No, I don't need it. Well, here we go. A little bit of treasure, a little bit of monsters. It is brilliant, isn't it? I thought it was fantastic. I don't remember who it was. I think it was on stream, and I loved it the first time, and then I started loving it even more because I started thinking of it every time. But I forget who it was. They might be in the chat right now. If I had to guess, it was probably Jung, but I guess Jung every time, so I can't. I mean, it's only fair. I blame him for all the terrible things, and then I suppose I give him props for the things. Can you say we live in a society like George Costanza? I don't know who George Costanza is. Oh, wait a minute. That's the meme thing, wasn't it? Yes. That's what you mean by quoting a meme. Yes. I'm not aware of the meme, but I mean, I'm faintly... adjacently aware of the meme, so... Yes, I don't know who George Costanza is. Sandfield character. Oh, yeah, I don't... I never watched Sandfield. Seinfeld. Did I say Sandfield? I did. See? It's how bad. And people who know tell me that it's good. And I'm like, but I don't have time. Also, the same people tell me that Big Bang Theory is good. And I'm like, but it's awful. For many reasons. So, you know, it's not an argument against Seinfeld. Absolutely not. But I never watched Seinfeld, so I can't say. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes you get the same people like this, like that. That sucked. So, Wolfie. Oh, we found a ladder already. I mean, is that a ladder, really? What is that? No, we can't see it right now. I know, but... You die, Wolfie. I'm gonna skin you now. This is a very spooky cavern. Forever, these wisp stalks are gonna be associated to me with the mushrooms in Fallout 3. There's just so many of these. I don't think you can pick them, though, in Fallout 3. But the meme was from the movie Joker, not Seinfeld. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Never watched the movie. I'm really bad at watching movies, and honestly, the Marvel movies just sort of... And so, yeah. I'm just sort of hoping against all hope so that the world ends. That Blizzard buys Marvel. I want them to buy Marvel. I just want them to have everything. Buy me. Buy everything. So the world ends. This goes places, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. What the heck is that called? A subterrane? Who wrote this? Arrow Shaft Cavern Subterrane. Yes, we are under the earth. That's what it means. Subterrane. Or that's where it comes from. But I'm not sure what it means there in that context. There's another imp down there. Ooh. Oh, there we go. It's easier for Disney to buy Blizzard. Oh, I want them to buy Blizzard as well. Absolutely. This guy tends to kick me sometimes. Okay. Why can't I go to the subterranean? The sword... No, short sword of burning. That's much better than my dagger of crap. And also my dagger of crap was stolen. Actually, my dagger of crap has given us some really fun things of people going tired and then... Okay, yeah. So we got a new sword. No, it's not the sword. Our new flame. Oh, it burns. Oh, it looks really cool as well. What kind of sword is it? Is this a normal short sword? I suppose it is. I have a mod that changes all weapons, so that's why it looks cool. Some weapons don't look as cool. That one looks... You hate the new Spider-Man, all the movie Disney. Oh yeah, that's probably the last one I watched. The new Spider-Man. I am so old. I'm the worst person. The last movie I watched was the new Spider-Man. Do you want to know what movie the last movie I watched from? Not the last movie in general. The last movie I watched from Disney was the Spider-Man. Do you want to know the one that I watched and that I didn't like? Do you? The first Spider-Man movie after the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3. That's what new Spider-Man means to me. So that's how old and decrepit I am. That's the situation. Omnilash, welcome to the stream, by the way. I didn't see that you got the same color for me as Jung, so I didn't see that it was not Jung talking. Now I'm trying to think of what Blizzard would make if they buy Marvel. Crap. I bet. What they should do is hire David Brevik, and they should make Marvel Universe 2. That's what it should do. But Blizzard is the fuck that guy company for David Brevik. And if you don't know who David Brevik is, then well, it's fine. I suppose you don't know a person. Look it up. Did you like Tobey's one? Oh, I did. Some of my favorite movies, specifically the second one. The second Tobey Maguire movie. I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia there for me, I suppose. But it's sort of a yardstick for me in terms of superhero movies. And it works like the yardstick. Usually when I am like, I don't like this movie too much. Spider-Man 2 was better. That's how it works. Still have enemies. Not sure where. Let's just open some locks while we're under attack, huh? Disney and Blizzard have like $3 billion of a difference. Really? I don't know. Is that the case? My God, Disney is poor. I'm not sure that's the case. But maybe it is. Oh, I think they're down there being jerks. Sure. All this dungeon is gonna get cut. It's nothing. None of this in the Let's Play. The level design is just, in this game, is just uninspiring. I mean, it's good if you're playing it by yourself, but you need to be listening to a podcast or something. Oh. Oh, it keeps going. Diablo. Skyrim improved level design tremendously. They did have Fallout 3 in the meantime to learn their ropes, but tremendously. They improved it tremendously in in Skyrim. So every dungeon is good. We are now good at restoration. Scratch that. I think I'm wrong on that, says Jung. I suppose. I mean, I thought so. Of course it would be crap, but how crappy of a crap? How bad it could get? That's what I'm wondering about. One thing I will never understand is that people. One thing you'll never understand is people are okay with Disney buying all the Marvel characters. Is Disney actually buying Marvel characters? What? What I said was a joke. Not a joke. I mean, I want the world to end. Please, Disney, become the overlord so that people can see you for what you are and revolt and bring you down and eat your bones. But that's a different thing altogether. Thank you for the follow, Arvan. Arvan, welcome to the stream. We were talking about you before. And about how I should subscribe to you. I already subscribed to you a while back. It's probably a couple of months. I've watched a few streams. Well, one full one, and then show up every once in a while. But thank you for the follow. You're very welcome. And I was joking about Disney buying Marvel characters. No, I know Sony bought Sony. I say Sony. 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 That's how in English it's pronounced. I know Sony bought Spider-Man, which is totally fine with me. I mean, this weird obsession about it's not weird at all, actually. It's super not weird, but for me it's really weird, this obsession with superheroes mashups. No, just have one about Spider-Man and another one about Superman, and then I can ignore Superman forever, and I don't need to watch it forever. And then everything is in one place, and then if I want to watch the Hulk, I need to watch something else. I don't know why I would watch the Hulk. The only movie I watched the Hulk of was that one that was really bad, and nobody liked it, and I didn't either. They haven't bought Spider-Man. Borrowed. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the thing. I saw that. Yes, it's like when Bethesda got the rights for Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, and just that. Really confusing. We got this old dungeon for nothing, by the way. This is nothing. Just us going around killing some fools over and over again with the same. And it's and it's more fun with a spellcaster than it is with a sword, because the sword is just. Oh boy! But I need to end the stream because I need to edit tomorrow's Oblivion video. And if there's no Oblivion video, then I didn't finish editing it, which is a bummer. I hope I have, but I guess we'll see. I hope I have. The Ambassador's Cuirass for resist normal weapons at 9%. That's pretty good. This level is just giving us great things, and a lot of rats. There's so many rats, and also these guys. Oh, that's the wrong spell. Also, this is super weird to watch because a lot of this gameplay is me knowing for sure that where I am. Anyway, that's gonna be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me. My problem with movies about superheroes, I can't take them seriously, but since they are based on comic series for 14-year-old kids, my opinion on those movies seems reasonable for me. Read the Watchmen, the Batman one. What's that Batman one? That's a black book. I think for me that really set up. Buddy Canada, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I'm just finishing, but you're very welcome to follow. Thank you so much. I was gonna say The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, read that one. That was my first feature comic book that I read of American comics, mind you, because I grew up reading French comics, and actually that allowed me to French comics sort of allowed me to transition from a very well, it's super outdated, but a more childish Tintin to a still very young adult style from. I actually don't know their names. Blake and Mortimer, and I don't. They might not be French. They're Belgium. What is the name of the people from Belgium? They're people from Belgium, I think. So Blake and Mortimer was really good, and that was sort of my stepping stone onto other types of illustrated novels, basically. Is it illustrated? No, visual novels is the correct term, I think. I didn't read much. I read some things here and there. Some Japanese stuff, some American stuff, but the Dark Knight Returns I think it is the Dark Knight Returns, is a fantastic book, and it set up my understanding of comic books and the characters in a way that allowed me to understand some of the movies a little bit better. So it's not, it is childish, it's goofy, it's cheesy in a lot of ways, but it is supposed to be like that. Well, it is supposed. Maybe the reasons aren't as clear cut as I'm making them, but yeah, Watchmen, good exception. I did watch the movie. I don't like it. But yeah, I know the. I think there's some good books as well about Watchmen. There's one in particular, that gets referenced a lot. I never read it though. Also a bookworm. Oh, you're a bookworm. I see. It's not. You don't need to make quotations. It's all one word as well. It's bookworm. That's what it is. Belgium is French for the rest of non-French speaking world. So you're correct. You just say people from Belgium are French people. Okay. Oh wait, I did hear. No, it was people from Belgium no, is it Belgium or is it Austria? No, Belgium. Who say they're German. Is it? Somebody said that to me. I don't know who he was. Anyway, that's going to be that for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I'm sorry I rambled about all the things, but we had a lot of monsters that just are monsters. So thank you so much for joining again, and I will see you in 2 days' time, next Thursday, at the same time, basically 2 hours and 15 minutes before now. My torch went out. It's fine. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Not bye-bye. Bye-bye now.